Welcome. We're excited to have you here at Five Plan Partners. Today we're going to pull back the curtain in regards to our portfolio strategies team. We have a very unique approach as to how we manage our portfolios here at Five Plan Partners to our plans. We're very big on financial planning, and last week we did with our section of the Financial Planning Committee talking about how we ask questions, interact with our clients so that we can have a financial blueprint. But tied to that blueprint is then the reality of portfolio strategies. Everybody agrees with me?
Yes.
And this is a very opinionated group. We are going to talk about things that we do in terms of looking at a client's plan and then mapping out what positions we need to take in their portfolios. Bobby, I'll start with you. From the standpoint, after we look at a client's plan and starting to make those selections, talk a little bit about our categories and things that we're looking for in the portfolio.
Yeah, so every client is different. Every client has different needs. Everybody has a different plan and situation. And how we look at it is we as a team, you said team earlier, we as a team look at all the different research. There's a lot of research out there. There's thousands and thousands of investment options. And so we as a team are able to come together, pull all the research together, and figure out exactly what positions out there are best for each specific client.
Yeah, and I appreciate you saying that because we're independent. So we're not locked into any proprietary products. In fact, we don't make any recommendations until the plan is complete and we fully understand what the needs are. And like you said, we look at the wide range.
Yeah, whether it be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, whatever it takes, really, kind of to build that mix.
Right, and on that mix, Trey, I'll get you to elaborate on the different categories as well within our portfolio, but also you have to generate income at times, people that are retired, people that may be widowed, divorced, whatever the scenario is. The plan will map that out, but then we have to construct the portfolios to take that plan and turn it into a reality as well.
Yeah, so if you're looking at a plan, it's not just what the client needs from income, but also return. A lot of people, without knowing a person's needs, would just try and maximize returns. Well, a maximum return also comes with maximum risk.
Right.
And if you don't need to take that risk and you just need a steady form of income with low risk, that's a completely different way of managing money.
Sure.
And so we take the plan that we're given and figure out how can we get the client to their goals with the least amount of risk. And so if someone needs income or protection on the downside, that's one of our first goals. We match that income as conservatively as possible. And then we do as much as we can to protect the client's assets on the downside, protect what they gave us.
Yeah.
And so we do that through using a mix of fundamental and technical analysis. And so what fundamental analysis is really GDP growth, company earnings, the things you hear about on the news mostly. Technical analysis is using the data, just pure numbers, there's no emotion. It's a lot easier to make gains when you haven't lost money in the first place.
No, you're right.
If the market's down 50%, you got to go up 100% just to get back to even.
Right.
So we try and make that math work in our favor.
And I'm going to interrupt you here because there are no guarantees. Portfolios can fluctuate.
Definitely.
But as you said, we want to minimize the risk on the downside. And also, we will move money in a portfolio to do that, especially the older the client in the retired years. They don't want all the volatility.
Definitely.
And there are those groups out there that will say, oh, just go into these funds, ride it out, and you'll be fine. Mm-hmm. That doesn't happen at Five Plan Partners.
That's right. We're not a set it and forget it kind of people.
Thank you.
So to implement that strategy, we use a mix of different indicators. One of our indicators that we use is a bull-bear indicator. It tells us just if the market is likely in a bull or a bear market. And so as the indicator shows, it's changed around 4 times in the last 20 years. So it doesn't change often. But when this goes red, we get more defensive for our clients. And the more conservative the client is, the more conservative the investments will be. And so as we watch this change, it gives us confidence to either take on more risk because the markets are strong, or to take risks off the table if the market seems weak. And it takes the emotion out of us. So we're getting this research from an institutional level, and we're bringing it down to our clients.
Very much so. Yeah. As I like to say, that with that institutional level to the individuals, it's like a university endowment. You don't want to lose what you've got. You want to have growth, but also you got to pay out scholarships. And one day when they retire, that's their scholarship money, as I like to say. So, and then Ashley, you bring a very interesting perspective to our portfolio strategies, because in the analysis part of this, and looking at the financial blueprint as well, we're looking at clients' hard assets and what role they play in relation to the amount of risk we take in the portfolios as well. So tying the plan together. So if they own real estate and other things, or a business,
Right.
just talk a little bit about that.
Well, the bottom line of it is not all risk that our clients have are in markets. And Greg designed this holistically from the beginning to look at all of this. So we've got a lot of our clients that they do have money in the markets, but in addition to that, most of their risk is in undermanaged business. If you can't operate your portfolio team in conjunction with that, you're missing a lot of the risk. So we're able to do that, I think, very well.
Yeah, and if they own real estate and they're transitioning out of the real estate and that money then needs to go towards the markets and
It
those
can
kind
flow
of
that
things,
way.
we've mapped
Yep.
out a plan on how to gradually do that.
Correct.
So, and then Adam, you've done a great job in working with our clients in terms of communicating with them, following up with them, meetings, conversations, the vlogs. Talk a little bit about all that and how all that ties in together as to what we're doing and keeping them updated on their portfolio.
And that's the key, tying it all back together. So it's all about strategic diversification. So to Trey's point, you're looking at different sectors, you're looking at different things in the economy. Back to Bobby's point, you're looking at the individual. You may have a 20 or 30-year-old coming out of school that might be in a different position, different lifestyle than somebody, let's say 60 to 70-year-olds that's going to retire.
Right.
So in saying all that, we have boots on the ground research. We work with a plethora of research partners. We're looking at everything from a holistic view, like to Ashley's point, and we're going to make those decisions based on the lifestyle back to the plan for each individual. So in communicating with clients, you want to see where they are in life, what's their lifestyle, what's their life goals, and tie all this together and make their portfolio diversified.
Yeah.
And I'll say you made a good point there. You said partners. We're named 5-plan partners because we partner with the best in the industry.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we get a tremendous amount of research that people don't realize. And the other thing is it's ongoing conversation. It's a long-term relationship. So we're, as you said, you know, and Trey's talked about as well, as we make changes in the portfolio, we're going to be following up with the clients. We're going to let them know why we're making those changes, or we're going to send them this type of vlog to educate them and keep them updated. In addition to that, we've spent a lot of money on technology so that they can go to their account view through our website and they can view this portfolio in action and keep up to date with it. And in addition to that, they're able to pull up their financial blueprint as well to see if they're on track in relation to the portfolio. So it's a whole different process in terms of accountability. As I like to say to people, if you had to choose between your money outperforming the S&P 500 index or your money achieving your dreams and goals, which hand would you pick? And in my 30 plus years, no one has picked the S&P 500, not even friends of mine that manage mutual funds. The answer has been dreams and goals. And so here at 5-Plan Partners, our portfolio strategies are tied to that financial blueprint as we look towards people achieving their dreams and goals. So on that note, we hope we've given you some good insight and information to fully understand how we're different here at 5-Plan Partners and how we want to make a difference. We want our clients to have a better, richer, fuller life, and each and every way in that communication, whether it's changing information in the financial blueprint as their dreams and goals change, or as markets change in the portfolios and we need to make adjustments, we're going to proactively do that. We hope this has been informative. We look forward to keeping you updated, and thank you for the opportunity to work with you. And if you're not a client, we would like that opportunity to talk to you and see if we can make a difference for you too. Thanks again.